Pisces. You see this beam of light? I always have this candle lit, but today the camera's deciding to witness the light. Witness the light. The light in me reflects the light in you. Thank you for joining me here, Pisces, for your January timeless reading. Although this is time-stamped and recorded in January, whenever you find it, just know it's meant to find you, my dear Pisces collective. Welcome to the great wave. I've been talking about this with most of the signs. You know, it feels like swimming in a fishbowl. I have my phone here. I wanted to actually talk to you about some channel guidance that I got for you. I was looking up some definitions because I like to see certain vocabulary. I know the word, right? And I'll talk about them for you, but there is more behind the word. So as I'm explaining this to you, there's a deeper meaning. There's a message behind the actual living language for some of you. So this is, again, 12th house, what's hidden, having to decipher something, right? How to navigate this terrain that we're in currently. Again, Pisces, if you don't know this already, there's many, many, many planets and energies swirling around for you, okay? Venus in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces. The North Node is now in Pisces as of January 11th. We have Saturn in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces. So there's a great wave of Pisces. And I feel like for you, this is nothing new. We've been talking about this. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. The way that I do these readings here is we tap into channel guidance, astrology for the times, the evolving times, and we pull some cards, okay? You can find the love reading linked right above. You see that link there for January, okay? And you can also find it below. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. With any sort of Pisces influence, again, this is 12th house. For you, it's definitely a spotlight effect. With any sort of planet moving into your sign, it's going to cast a light, shed a light, that beam a light, beam me up. I heard beam me up. This is so intriguing to me that I have this light, just focal point here. I'm hearing Keep Me Where the Light Is by John Mayer. Gravity. Gravity is working against me. Now you can feel that, the weight of the world, although it can be very beneficial when you have a returning of your energy, right? Kind of like a solar return, but I would say it's even more monumental given the current times we are in, wherever you are in the world. There's massive changes, and I've been talking about this great wave since I would say October season, when I was really starting to feel more deeply into Pluto in Aquarius, North Node in Pisces, and I've been trying to prepare all of you for this incoming wave, but even me myself, when I do your readings, it's never timed. It's just kind of intuitively like, okay, I'm going to do the reading today. Whatever comes out, whatever's channeled. So I can forecast things, right? But again, free will, and also energy is fluid. So for all of you, this might feel a bit different with all this Pisces. Again, it could feel overwhelming, because as I was getting to, it's this first house effect, the spotlight, but since it's Pisces, it has this 12th house vibe, as above, so below. So it feel like a pressure, right? A great pressure, and there's a lot of collective grief that we've been feeling into. Okay, the Mars retrograde in Cancer. We also had that full moon in Cancer, and I do have a collective full moon reading that's also linked below. Check in, right? Watch that. Again, it's a culmination of knowledge. So just because the full moon has passed, there's still messages there for you to take with you into the next cycle. So Pisces, let's get into it here. Let's talk about some of these words we got for you. The one that I was looking up was prudence. And I was thinking about the Temperance card, right? That's what led me to that word, is because that's one of the major words that I think of when I think of temperance, Sag energy. Some of you may have Sag in your chart or dealing with the Sagittarius. My sage is going wacko over here. We're cleaning it out over here. We're purging. So this could also be signifying with the Temperance card showing up for you. Not only prudence, patience, right? But also signaturing December, okay? So what happened for you during Sag season, especially Mercury retrograde in Sag? Can you reflect on mid-November and December? There's a message there for you if you want to watch back to those months on my channel. But prudence is about having good judgment. I'm also seeing the Judgment card, so Scorpio season. So this is definitely November, December for you specifically. Managing resources. This is about being cautious to some extent. So being cautious with the energies at this time, especially Mars retrograde. It amplifies Mars, which is also just kind of amplified as it is. Naturally, Mars is Aries, Scorpio energy, so it's very driven. There's this active principle that we've been talking about with this balance of Cancer. Mars in Cancer is the feminine meets the masculine, and it's a stark reality check for us all, like we talked about in the collective Cancer full moon reading. Is this hyper masculine energy that's being presented to us, and it's like a slap in the face. And Venus in Pisces is exalted. So Pisces, you're right at home when it comes to Venusian qualities of life. Okay, but with this conjunction to Saturn, it gives a bit of a twist. It gives a bit of a little more stern, like a reckoning here. And this is where prudence is coming in, because Venusian energy, again, it's exalted in Pisces. There's something about you having to temper yourself, right? Not getting ahead of yourself, being excessive, overindulging in the finer things in life. Of course, enjoy the ride, but there's something here about being prudent, patient, cautious about decisions, good judgment, and managing your resources. Especially Mars retrograde, again, I'll say it again, it's very action driven, and it can be impulsive when it goes retrograde. And then I got the song Don't Forget About Me by Dusty Springfield, and I wanted to read some of the lyrics for you from the song. What I'm getting now, actually, as I'm thinking back to what we just spoke upon, is don't forget about me, is there could be someone saying, if you are not being careful, right, this prudence energy, they're saying, hey, don't forget about me. This could be an ancestor, an ally. Don't forget to connect. Don't forget about me. There's something about a person. This could be a little person or someone on the other side that wants you to remember them. There's a recollection of sorts. It says, the road just isn't there for us. There never was a prayer for us. You know, how much I want you now. I don't want to stay here, give you fits and haunt your mind. And for now, baby, since you're free to choose again, it's your life to win or lose again. But don't forget about me. So it's kind of like Dusty, good old Dusty. I love her. She's having this dialogue with her partner around understanding that we've reached the end of the road. You know, the time has come, my little one, to talk of other things. Oh my God, I just got Alice in Wonderland for you. Of cabbages and kings. And while the sea is boiling hot and whether pigs have wings. Hello, I can't remember the song. And you know that scene in Alice in Wonderland, I don't know if you've watched it. Oh my goodness. Where they're trying to trap the little clams in, the walrus. Oh my God, I love that movie. I just saw that very clearly in my mind. Maybe you can go and watch a snippet of that scene, but the symbology behind it is connecting with Don't Forget About Me is, don't forget something about the detail. Where are you being led to? Sneakery. Someone kind of with this Venusian kind of seductive energy. Interesting. I don't know why I got that song, but we'll see how it connects. So the bigger scope trajectory is another word I got for you. I got canal, like a birthing process. So it might feel like you're going through a birthing process. And then I got canoe and river. I saw someone in a canoe. Some of you might like to kayak or water sports of that sort. But let's get into this here. Okay? Cabbages and kings. You know, they're eating like very, what's the word? Like, being rivalrous. That word's coming to mind. Like, you know, getting all fat and happy. I forget the rest of that movie. That's something about that scene. I'm gonna link it below for you, okay? Because that scene is very defining in my mind. They were getting away. I felt like they were getting away with something, and I think they ended up getting run off or something. I forget the end of it. Didn't they like get shot or something? Oh my God, Disney movies back then were very different, right? Very adult-like for my little 5-year-old brain at the time. But man, I did love that movie. I still love that movie. You know, when I watch it now, the last time I probably watched Alice in Wonderland was probably at least maybe 6 years ago. Actually, no, I saw it like a year and a half ago, actually. It was on like Netflix or something. But anywho, thinking to my brain, the way I interpreted it when I was younger is very different now. Okay. That could be a message for you. Something about the way that you're interpreting something now is very different than when you were a child, or you're finally understanding something about something that happened in your childhood, Pisces. Yeah, the walrus was like a salesman, you know? Pitching an idea. Someone's pitching an idea to you. Don't forget about me. I'm getting also reminded with that song is someone's like sweet talking you, like the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups kind of energy. As they leave, don't forget about me, and like leaving that energetic cord. We'll see if it's good or bad, you know. It could be a very sweet and nostalgic kind of Six of Cups energy here, dealing with a water sign. Or you could be reminiscing again on childhood memories. This could be your inner child saying, hey, Pisces, don't forget about me. We'll see. We're going to pull from the Death Julie here for you. Pisces, my lovely Pisces collective. Thank you for being here with me in these spaces that we get to create together. Pisces. Sexuality. Where there's Venus and Pisces and the sun. Hello. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. We have these very polarizing energies, as above, so below. Like I said, all this Pisces influence for you. And then we got Capricorn in the mix. As I'm recording this, we are entered into Aquarius season. And we have this Pluto Cazimi, which I'll dive more into for the February readings. And just know that we go, you will be in the next couple weeks, because Aquarius will get their bonus birthday reading. And then it will be, you'll be last, I'm sorry. But y'all next month, right? March, your birthday month, you'll have 2 bonus readings. So just hit that notification bell to stay up to date for when I post. And I'm going to be doing a ton more collective readings in 2025. I'm not just going to be doing monthly readings, okay, anymore. I'm going to be adding more intuitive guidance, channeled guidance, collective readings, pick-a-pile readings. So hit that notification bell. Vision is here. Witness love. Okay, so Cancer got that message as well. Witness love. Sexuality. Yeah, Venus in Pisces. There's something here about a balance, as above, so below, like I was saying, 1st and 12th, you know, your 12th house, but naturally with all this energy, it's highlighting your 1st house. And my 2025 yearly forecast really break down the house system based on your birth chart. Okay, these are general readings. But when we look at your birth chart, we get to see exactly what houses are transiting for you this year, how retrogrades and the eclipses in your sign are going to be affecting you. So find that on my Etsy. Okay, all my services are now on Etsy, and you can find that link below. So this is heart and also I'd say sacral and solar chakras here. So there's a connection. You're making a connection. You're bridging the gap. Where maybe you were only operating from, for a period of time, I'm saying this wasn't necessarily your whole life. This is maybe even just a week or two, where you were feeling this more primal, hedonistic, kind of impulsive energy. Or again, for some of you, could be the extreme other, where you were in the dark. Maybe this sacral, creative energy, sexual energy, because it's sexual here, was shut off, right? It could go in either way. This is a general reading because we have this polarizing energy where it could be either one, and it could flip. Maybe you flip day to day or within the day, Pisces. Let's see more here. I actually want to clarify that for you. I'm feeling like I want to clarify the sexuality. What's going on with the sexuality? Because again, it's not the physical act. It's just also, and it can be just the power of creation. Literally, a hobby, creating art, music. This kind of urge, the surge I'm hearing of energy. With Mars, again, retrograde, we do feel these surges. They come in waves. Yeah, there's something internally that you are accessing. I feel like, well, now that I'm clarifying this, is that this is more passive. So I don't see you, Pisces, the Pisces that I'm collective that I'm connecting with, I don't see you just going out there humping anything. Like, that's not what I'm getting at here. I hope you're not construing that message. You could also be feeling like this is someone else around you, but this is not a love reading, okay? If love shows up, use your intuition. If someone else shows up, a character, an archetype, you discern that message, okay? But the love reading is going to be linked below. So I see this more passive, high priestess. This is feminine, okay? This is you, Pisces, male or female. Seven of Pentacles is also passive. This is waiting. This is, again, prudence. There's something around prudence. You can't access this sexual energy unless you go into the dark. There's active recovery here. There's 2 sevens, so this is all about timing, okay? Divine timing, as they say. Something is required of you currently, it seems, to go into this kind of 8th house energy. And there's like an awakening, this inner force. I'm seeing this card from this deck. Let me show you the image. You're awakening some inner force, this creative energy. There's a surge. And there, I feel like there's moments where it comes to the surface. Like I can see it almost like, you know, when someone's getting choked up and they can't make words. I'm seeing you at that point, and then maybe you get distracted, or maybe it kind of gets repressed due to outside circumstances, fears, you know, it can be a lot of things, right? But let me show you this dragon energy, because I feel like this is you too here. Watch, it's like the last card on the other end. Where is it? I need to find it for you. I cannot go on without it. Where did you go? Bear with me. It's connecting, so we have to show you. Awaken inner force. Did I pass it? There it is. I knew I had it in there. I'm like, where did it go? It's in this deck. This is Anatorian Oracle. That goes amazing Oracle. So this is the kind of energy. I see that you are coming out of that mouth, right? After a moment of being in the shadows there, you see this person. It's the same person. There's a guide. This is that don't forget about me. There's someone that's here protecting you. It could be a little animal spirit. I'm feeling more someone on the other side. Okay, Pisces is very much the other side, past life, especially with access to dark and the high priestess. Or again, this is a part of self, like parts work. You know, your inner child, your inner teen. But it's a part of you that's being awakened, and it's now coming out. Like I was just saying, before I even showed you this card, remember I was saying like the words coming out? That's exactly what I was saying, is there's something that's coming out. It's being expressed through some sort of creative endeavor. Being expressed, spoke upon. Page of Wands is communication. It literally could be a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. I'm seeing Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, and Pisces. But there's an awakening. And we're feeling this collectively, right? Are you feeling it, Pisces? The good, bad, and the ugly. It's all coming in. Incoming wave. And for you, it's definitely a very positive thing. And I think this also has to do with, again, the Pisces North Node. Even if you don't have that as your natal North or South Node placement, right? South Node Virgo, it's going to affect us all collectively. If you do have that as your natal placement, then this is going to be a beautiful year and a half. Enjoy the ride. I just had my natal North Node return last year, and it was monumental. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful gift to step in and to step into and uncover your North Node and truly understand it and live it and breathe it. So this is kind of what I'm feeling, is this Pisces North Node, these eclipses are awakening an inner force within you, or maybe you've been a bit dormant. You had to access the dark. Maybe you have to be a bit more passive, a little more prudent, right? Patient, temper yourself. It's like knowing exactly when to pounce, knowing exactly when to come out of that cave, right? That 8th house that we were talking about. You very well could be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio as well in your chart. Okay, let's go deeper here. There's a vision. Yeah, there's something that you're seeing. You could be witnessing love. Someone like helping you and assisting you, or you are assisting someone else as well, as what I'm hearing. Let's actually pull from this deck. All right, let's see. Pisces, let's see here. Pisces. Ancestors, angels and guides, awakened masters. What do we have for Pisces, my Pisces viewers? Let's go deeper into the message. What do we have to tell them at this time? Where there's the judgment, like I said, making better judgment. Scorpio energy. If you're not dealing with a Scorpio, look to where you have Scorpio in your chart. Also 8th house, strong 8th house for you. So let's talk about the 8th house a little bit. Okay, Pisces. So 8th house is Plutonic energy. It's one of the 12 houses, right? 4th, 8th, and 12th, your house. All are around kind of what's hidden, but it's different aspects of this spiritual journey, right? Each house represents a part of this journey, much like each card within the Fool's Journey, okay? It's reflected in that. And the 8th house is when we start to regain that fire, that power. We start to understand how to utilize our power in a healthy way, how to assert ourselves. This inner force that for people that have strong Scorpio or 8th house can struggle with, or learning how to balance that. This can be very secretive, taboo. What's your kinks, what you keep hidden. You know, think of Scorpionic energy when they doesn't trust, or when there's a fear story, maybe projected from their childhood, where they couldn't be themselves, or they felt shameful around being themselves. So there's a part of you where you might have felt shamed for feeling sexual or expressing yourself sexually. For some of you, felt judged. Okay, for some of you here, and I see that you're dropping that. 4 of Cups, Cancer. You're putting yourself out there. I see 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn. That's beautiful. I see that this is taking you work to be able to awaken this force, to take what's been hidden in the 8th house and realize that there's so much power there. And this is not an overexpression of that power, right? This is not about manipulation or coercion or domineering, because that can be the shadow of the 8th house. Think about someone, for instance, I'll give you a good example of this 8th house sexual energy. I'm getting reminded of someone, this can go in so many ways, but I'm going to express it as religion. say you're raised very religious, very strict. There's no shame in this. This is just an example. For some of you, it might resonate where, you know, there's a lot of restrictions due to that, you know, upbringing, your culture, religion, society, whatever that is for you. Each of you have a unique family history. And so with that kind of oppression, it's like it gets bottled up. And that can lead and bleed out in ways that might not be so healthy, right? Because it's almost like I'm seeing like a volcano. It starts to bubble up so much within us that we have to find outlets. And some of those outlets might not be so healthy, especially if we can't get a grip or grasp what it even is that we are subconsciously holding on to. Right? And this can show up in hypersexuality or a need for validation, and not really understanding why. And I feel like you're finally understanding why. Maybe people around you or within you, this has happened. Things that you've let bypass, and now you're having more sound judgment. Beautiful, Pisces. You know, and I hate to say this, but this kind of extreme behavior we see in a lot of very sadistic situations. I'm getting reminded of, like, not all cops, but you know, there's some cops out there that were bullied as a kid, and then they're like, well, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna go out into the big bad world and insert myself. You know, that can be the shadow also of the 8th house. Or again, someone that was, you know, sexually abused or was told that sex was bad, and then they might go and inflict on other people because of their own trauma. I hope you understand what I'm saying here. And it doesn't have to be those direct experiences I'm speaking on. I'm just giving you examples. Okay? All right, Pisces. This is very like that Mars retrograde energy. And I think that you're feeling that right now. Of course you are, Pisces. This is falling apart right now. I think it's time to get a new mat here. This thing is like a little bit used. Your hard work is paying off. Yes. So with all this being said, Pisces, I feel like you're finally understanding. There's like a puzzle piece that you're piecing together in this intricate dance right now. All of this Pisces energy is making you more magnetic. This is also Capricorn energy. This is new moon in Capricorn. So I want you to reflect on December 30th. I did that reading, and that's also linked below. It's talking about the Hermit year, 9, these seeds of potential, everything that's hidden, much like in the Hermit card, much like this 8th house we're talking about. For some of you, really might have this Pisces North Node, Virgo South Node. I'm picking up on that. But what's been hidden is now being accessed. Your hard work is paying off because you decided to go deep, because you decided to go there. Yeah, you're not letting the past hold you back anymore. Yeah, I just was feeling this Virgo South Node so strongly with that Hermit card. And now the South Node card just came out, but it was in reverse. So it's saying you're not letting the past hold you back. Let's pull some astro cards and take this over to the love reading. Wow, your messages always come through kind of subliminally. I love you, Pisces, for that. I just go with it. If you're new to my channel, just know that I do get a lot of channeled guidance, and I just go with the flow here. Scorpio, 8th house, I can't make this up. And Capricorn, yes, strong 8th house. There's 8. You could be seeing 888. Capricorn is 10. And then this breaks down to a 1. We were talking about that first house spotlight effect during Capricorn season, very much so. All that's been hidden potential, this awakened force. Also Pluto in Aquarius. So there's something monumental around Aquarius season, which we're in right now. So we're going to talk more about love, okay? What signs are you dealing with in love? Mercury. So that's Gemini and Virgo. Strong Virgo for you. We did see that in the cards. We have Capricorn. Again, these could be signs that you're dealing with, parts of your chart or theirs, or it could just be also energy. We'll see. Pisces in love. What signs are they dealing with? Pisces. Aries. I saw that on the bottom. I should have just took it. And then we got Aquarius again. So we'll take Aquarius as well. And there's Pluto. Any more 8th house? How much more 8th house can we get here? Pluto and Aquarius definitely is causing a bit of that 12th house. Okay, that's making sense now. Oh, it's all piecing together. Again, 1st and 12th. The reason why you're feeling that 12th, Neptune went direct, right, in December 7th. So the energy is gaining momentum. That's your ruling planet. And also, Pluto and Aquarius is transiting your 12th house. All right, and with the birth chart reading, we can get really specific on the degrees, right? What's going on for you in 2025? Check out my services if you need to ground yourself, okay? So we're gonna go over to the love reading. We're gonna dive deeper into these cards here. I normally don't pick this many, but my goodness, lots of energy swirling around in that fishbowl of yours, huh? We're gonna see how this all pieces together for you in the love reading. I hope to find you over there. If this is where we part, dear Pisces, take care of yourself. Bye for now.